Hello everyone, welcome to Divine and Wild Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to go over what messages your spirit guides have for you today. If you're totally new to this channel, I warmly welcome you to this community. I am an energy reader. This channel is all about tarot readings, channeled messages, and connecting with the divine. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. If you're totally new to pick a card style readings, all you have to do is pick a number between 1, 2, and 3. Or if you need visuals, we can look over here and you can pick this group number 1 here, group number 2, and group number 3. So once you've picked your number, go down to the description box below. You'll find the number that you chose correlating to the timestamp and click on the timestamp, and that's where your reading will start today. All of this art you see in this current studio I am in are all of my own paintings, so if you want to check them out close up, you can find the link to my online art gallery in the description box below as well. And without further ado, let's start with group number 1. Hello group number 1, how are we all doing? Thank you so much for tuning into this channel, and if you'd like to tip, you can find my PayPal link in the description box below. Let's find out what messages your spirit guides want to let you know today. Okay, this is interesting. Let me get a full message for you first, and then we'll get right into it. Interesting. Okay, so... Oh, okay, I get it. So, spirit guides today want to tell you that right now you are in a completion of a cycle. So you might feel like you don't feel like doing things that you used to want to do, and you're not really excited about the things you used to be excited about. You guys might be experiencing bigger things like an end of a relationship, an end of a friendship, an end of a partnership of some kind. Or maybe you guys are not resonating with or even family. You might not resonate with your family anymore, your blood family, or your God-given family. Or, sorry, what am I even saying here? So it's an end of a completion right now that you guys are experiencing fully and completely. It's time to dive deep into who you are becoming now and who you want to become as well, and things that are not resonating with you anymore are not resonating for a reason. And and that's actually a really good sign. If a lot of things are starting to not resonate in your old life, in what you used to enjoy doing, it's because it's a massive sign in that you've evolved so much and on so many levels that there's a drastic difference in how you used to experience things. So that is a major thumbs up from the universe, because if you are still resonating with the things and you're still doing things that you used to do 10 years ago, that means that you haven't evolved at all. But in your case, you have evolved in so many ways, on so many levels, as an individual, on a soul level, that so much so that hanging out with these people, and I'm just gonna say these people, it could mean family, it could mean friends, it could mean a partner, that hanging out with these people does not feel right anymore, and you're honestly just so over it. So that is fully happening for you guys, and that is a massive green light for you guys to actually start going into things that you want to do now, that you are resonating with, that all of a sudden now you're like, oh my god, I want to do that and I want to do this, and they're all new things, and it's okay. And the universe and spirit wants to tell you that you have their full support into diving into these new projects and new ventures and new ideas and new relationships. And you guys are in that place where it's time to look inwards, but also be action oriented and start going and diving into this newfound way of being that you are. It's like you have been submerged for so long. You have been under the ice for so long, but actually now you are so fully ready to breach and go through the chasm, threshold, just go through this barrier that maybe it's I'm imagining and seeing this almost very thin veil, or like almost like a bubble, that like you see it as a concrete wall. Like it seems scary for some of you guys, group number 1, to go through this wall. And I know this makes sense for a lot of you guys. Just take it however resonates and apply it to what you're going through, because what you guys are going through right now is that it's actually this wall that you see, this very scary, challenging thing that you're thinking about going into. Maybe it's a relationship that you've never experienced before. Maybe it's a career idea or an opportunity that seems scary, or maybe it's a project you want to execute and it seems big and scary, but actually it's not scary at all. It's not, you're totally capable of managing what's about to come. You're totally capable of taking on the challenges and the tasks that are to come with this thing that you want to do. And it's the challenge to you seems like maybe it's a concrete wall or a giant Mount Everest mountain to climb, but actually what it actually is actually just a bubble. It's a bubble. It looks like a wall. It seems like it's glass, but actually it's just a bubble. You poke through it and you're suddenly there, and then you're there. It's actually that simple. It's not Mount Everest. It's more of like a little slope. You gotta walk over it. It's not even a hike. It's a little hill that you gotta walk over. Okay, I'm using a lot of metaphors, but I know you guys get it. You guys are completing a cycle and you're totally ready to walk through the gates of heaven, in terms of what you're meant to do next and what you're evolving into and who you're becoming as well. So it's mainly about you guys having the courage to go through and walk towards what you're meant to be doing. You guys, a lot of you guys in group number 1 have a project in mind. Maybe you guys want to switch careers. You guys want to do something new. You want to take on this new thing, whatever that means for you. It's time to do it. Spirit guides wants you to do it. They've actually been nudging you and telling you psychically that you're ready to go, and they're encouraging you, they are pushing you, they are giving you signs every day, all day, that it's time for you to go towards this thing that is pulling your attention and really pulling at you in general. I feel like for a lot of you it's career related, but for some of you it's about a brand new relationship that is really resonating with you, and it's something you've never experienced ever before. So walk through it. It's time to walk through this wall that you think is a concrete wall, but actually it's just a bubble. You just got to pop it because you're making it way bigger than it actually is. It's a lot more manageable and a lot more realistic than you actually think it to be. It's totally something that you can for sure pull off, and your spirit guides are all giving you the green lights, and they are encouraging you. You're smart enough, you have enough knowledge, you have enough wisdom, you have the intelligence, you have everything it takes right now to go ahead and do something that is super brand new to you, but you've been drawn to it for many, many months now. So it's time for you to breach out of the ocean and into the skies and into the heavens of your next best evolution and to the next stage of your life. So let yourself do these things, and also things that are not resonating with you are not resonating for a reason. Like, don't spend so much time on these things that no longer resonate. So okay, so the Father. Okay, well, that just reiterates what I was saying. You guys have the wisdom, you guys have matured, and you guys have gone through the tests of time. You guys have gone through the trials and tribulations that really tests your ability to do this thing, and you guys have passed all these tests per se, and so now you're ready to be reaping the rewards of what you guys have been working on for so many months and for a lot of you guys, for many years actually, you guys have been wanting to do this thing for a long time. So do this thing. The manifestation is coming right at you. So take it, conquer it, and let yourself ease into it. It's not about brute forcing it. Don't do that. But you guys are in divine flow to be easing into this new way of being, into this project that you have been thinking about for a long time. For some of you guys, it's manifesting a beautiful partnership and relationship as well. So there is a lot going on here. It's like you guys have gone through, like, I'm seeing this and you guys are, okay, this makes sense. So you guys have been manifesting this thing, this present, this box that is resembling on this imagery here. And so it's about just tackling it on, and I see you guys being very organized about it as well. You guys are actually within arm's reach of this thing that you've been wanting to achieve. All you have to do is go through these layers, all these tasks. And so that's why I feel like it's more career related, because it feels tasky. It feels like there are things that need to be done, and you're able to get it done. It's about taking it one step at a time and not overwhelming yourself with the giant vision that you have for yourself. So it's about doing one thing at a time. Break down your goal, break down the thing that you're trying to achieve, and take it one step, one day at a time, and so that you're not overwhelmed. Like, you guys seriously need to journal and write down what it is that you want to achieve. Break it down into like 10 steps, 20 steps, 100 steps if you need to. Depends how big your thing that you're trying to achieve is. But break it down into very manageable bite-sized steps. So this is a big advice coming through for you guys, is to no matter what it is you're trying to achieve in life, all you have to do is break it down into smaller steps. So what's the first thing you have to do? For some of you guys, maybe it's just to save more money. Maybe you guys aren't far from it though. I feel like a lot of you guys in group number 1 are so close to this goal. It's just about taking the steps to go there. We're using the word steps a lot. So metaphorically speaking, you just have to walk towards it. And actually speaking, you have to complete step 1. What's step 2? Maybe just an example. Maybe you guys want to buy a house. So what's the first thing? Save up the money. Step number 2. Check what's going on with your bank, with the mortgage. I don't really know the whole process. But you guys get the idea. Get the mortgage, or just kind of scout out, what's the best plan for you. Number 3, go house shopping. And then step number 4, pick your house. Step number 5, place the down payment. It's just all those little nitty-gritty details to figure out, and that's where you guys are at in terms of evolution of where you are at. You guys are really close to the manifestation of what you've been desiring for a long time. You guys have the wisdom, the intelligence, the maturity for what you are wanting to have in your life. So take it however resonates. You guys are ready to breach. You guys are ready to breach. That got really technical for a second in terms of the reading, but energetically speaking, you guys are ready to come out of your shell and really live further into who you're meant to be in this lifetime. And, what better card can you get when it comes to this reading, the energy you guys are sitting on? Your prayers are being answered. Group number 1, your prayers are being answered. Your spirit guides are telling you, like, hey, you reached out to them and now they're reaching back out to you. I see this cyclical energy that's circling back to you. And again, we're literally using this circle deck here, but on top of that, you have the completion card. Again, full moon completion. And you guys have been praying and wishing and wanting, and your prayers are being answered right now. So you have to work towards your prayers, and that's how you're going to help the universe and the spirit guides to help you. And they are helping you as much as you're helping them. So let yourself ease into the things that you've been wanting to achieve and acquire in the next thing that you want to achieve. And trust that all of these are happening in divine order. And I feel like a lot of you guys, you remember one, knows and feels that something big is about to happen in your life. So really be in the present moment and take nothing for granted. Really just the energy and the inspirations given to you right now are not random. They are very purposeful from spirit, from the universe, from mother nature, from the universe all in itself. You've been praying and you are, you know, the stars, the planets, they hear you and you're ready to receive and breach. That is the message I have for you guys, group number 1. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello, group number 2. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for tuning into this channel. And if you'd like to tip, you can find my PayPal link in the description box below. Let's look at what your spirit guides wants to let you know at this time. Group number 2. Interesting. Okay. I am pulling out a few cards first so to get a well-rounded message, and then we'll dive right into it very soon here. Oh, I love that. Okay, so, Spirit Guides wants you to stay organized right now. Some of you guys have been really loose with your energy. Some of you guys have been a little bit chaotic with your life and with how you live right now, which is fine. I mean, there's a time and place for everything. But the universe and Spirit Guides wants you to be a little bit more efficient with your energy, because being so loose, being so chaotic will simply cause more chaos in your life, and chaos is not always super fun. So right now is a perfect time to have found this reading, because you're in that time of your life where you were really out there, you were just kind of relaxing and letting loose, but now is the time to tighten up your schedule and tighten up where you spend your energy, and be a little bit more intentional with how you live your life, and a little bit more intentional with how you spend your energy. Be purposeful. Like, what are you trying to achieve? Like, what do you want this season? What do you want to achieve this season? What are your goals? And what do you even want in life in general? And just kind of, this is reading, I feel like, is a major reminder for you guys, group number 2, just to be a little bit more organized with how you spend your time and who you spend your time with, and just organization in general. Like, have you done your laundry yet? Just making sure everything in your foundational, your foundations of your life are, you know, set and in place and stable as well. So maybe some of you guys need to get your money in check, maybe just to check up with how your savings are going, with how your money is going, and are you feeding yourself right? Are you drinking enough water? All those root chakra, base chakra, stability type stuff, Spirit Guides are really emphasizing on right now. So there's so many things that you can be, you know, because right now you guys are kind of floaty a little bit, just all over the place in a sense, and it's just to be a little bit more grounded. Maybe go out for a nice nature walk or a nature hike, or if you guys live near a beach, then just go to the beach and put your foot in the sand, and make sure you're eating right as well. That's a big thing coming through. You know, your health is everything, and so if your health is in check and you're hydrated enough, then everything else snowballs into better things. You know, you can think clearer, you can have a sharper mind, you have an ease of thought and ease of being just by being a healthier person in general. So okay, so the other thing that Spirit wants to tell you is that you guys have amazing friends in your life. You guys have really beautiful people in your life, like you know, emotionally, spiritually, just energetically, they're beautiful beings that you have in your life. So, and okay, so there's two sides to this, because this is a general reading. So some of you guys have already amazing friends in your life, and those are the types of people you want to nourish, and those are the friendships you want to nurture and spend more time with. And just those are the people, when you want to go out, you go out with, because those are your people, and you know who I'm talking about, because when you're around them, you feel like yourself, you feel comfortable, you feel like you're having fun, and you feel like it's just a good time. Whereas for some of others of you, if you don't feel like you have that, then those friendships are coming into your life. Rest assured, your soul family is coming in. I know that's sometimes very like, okay, well, like you're talking about it, but I don't feel it, I don't see it. Well, trust in this reading that your soul tribe are coming into your awareness and into your existence. So, but for most of you guys, you already have those few friends that are your people. Having beautiful divine friendships is a part of your journey. It's a part of your human experience in this lifetime. So that is a massive point in who you are as an individual. Group number 2 is that beautiful friendships, people you can really trust, people that really help you elevate and help you evolve into the next best thing, and really see you for the beauty that you are, and really see you for the beauty of your essence, and really see you for who you truly are as this beautiful soul. And that's what a good friendship is about. If you guys, in case some of you guys are watching that aren't already experiencing this, you guys are meant to, that's what good friendship means, is that they see you in, how do you say this? They see you for how amazing you are. They don't focus on your flaws. They see just the beauty in you, the joy in you, the playfulness in you, the intelligence in you. They bring out the good things about you instead of the bad. You know, when you'll know when someone's right in your life when they help you evolve into a better version of who you already are. They help you evolve into a happier person, a more focused person, a more whatever you're trying to be, whatever resonates with you in this lifetime. These people that are right for you, that are meant to be for you, will help elevate you, and you know, they will add to your life, is what I'm trying to say. They will add to your life instead of taking from your life. They will offer things to you energetically or physically. They'll bring things to the table instead of taking things from your table. That's what a true divine partnership, romantically speaking, and also, I mean, the main subject here is friendships. So, you know, whatever ships, situationships, friendships, partnerships, business partnerships, whatever, the ones that are meant to be for you will add to the table and add to your life instead of taking. And so that is just the fundamental basis of what those friendships are, you know, what you're meant to experience, and you guys have that. So really let yourself nurture those relationships that you already have. Be more organized, be a little bit more efficient with your time. There are some things in your life that you may have been doing or are still doing that you can cut out of your life, because they're really just fluff and they're really not worth your time. And for some of you guys, it's a person or two that like you just know, like every time they invite you to something, you just don't want to go and you're just not excited. And so that the person, whoever you were thinking about just right now as I was saying that, that's the person you need to cut off and let go, because they are not a good use of your time, or not a good use of the purpose that you're meant to live into in this lifetime. So you have the Two of Cups, and that speaks again about, Spirit is really focusing in on, the people that are meant to be in your life, the people that are equal to you, they will fill your cup and you fill their cup, and they'll keep, it's an ever evolving and intertwining of energies where, it's a give and take all the time. And I feel like I'm doing the figure 8, the infinity symbol. So it will never feel draining. They will understand you. They will always encourage you and support you, and you will feel drawn to supporting them as well. They will bring that out. They will, their energy will inspire that in you. Knight of Cups, I feel like for some of you guys that are concerned about partnerships, romantic partnerships, you guys have someone already in your life for a lot of you, but others of you, you do have a divine soulmate that is coming into your life. I don't really feel like Spirit wants to get into too much of a romantic reading, and whether this person is the one, Spirit doesn't want to reveal that today, but there is someone that is meant to be for you, that is meant to be a part of your human experience. So again, and this is the Knight of Cups that really emphasizes on the cups we were just reading, is these, you know, someone that is your equal energetically, that in that they will give, and you know, it's a give and take. It's very equal, it's very healthy, it's very it's a pleasant energy that I'm feeling for you guys in this partnership, that you guys are either already experiencing or will experience. This is for sure more on the romantic side of things. So you have a lot going on for you guys right now, group number 2, and Spirit doesn't want to talk too much about, you know, add in too many details, because this is already a lot to, you know, take action on per se. They want to say, you know, organizing and, you know, planning and journaling and just reminding yourself, what are your goals again, and what are you trying to do here, what are your projects, just organizing your life again and being more efficient with your time. Like, what do you want to spend time with, and what do you want to spend time doing? The things that you are most excited about, you prioritize those, and you actually, you know, make time for those things. But everything else, you really need to just put aside and just leave it to rest, and they do not need any time of your day. So that's huge. And also the whole point of your friendships, you know, nurture those, and having an inner circle and having a support system is so important. And it's so it's just a part of life. You know, what are you gonna, when you're at your deathbed, what do you bring with you? It's the memories that you've had and the people in your life. So, you know, set your priorities straight and be efficient with your time, with who you spend time with, and what memories you want to create with who. And, you know, taking care of yourself, making sure your fundamental basis while you're here on planet Earth, and while you're here and alive, you know, make sure you are taken care of, and making sure that you have the things that you want in your lifetime that will make you a happy person. And what are those things that make you a happy person? So it's a time of introspection, I feel like, but also, you know, allowing yourself to recognize the healthy relationships in your life, and recognizing who is just taking more than they're giving, and people that just aren't really exciting to, you know, think about hanging out with, stuff like that. So that's the message I have for you guys, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now. Hello, group number 3. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for tuning into this channel, and if you'd like to tip, you can find my PayPal link in the description box below. And let's find out what spirit guides want to tell you today. Okay. Immediately, I felt like a very perky energy, like you guys are just really energized, and you guys are interesting. Like literally, you have the Flourish card. Flourishing into... It's like reaping the rewards of all the things that you have already done in your life. And it's like the spirit wants to tell you that you guys have done a really good job with whatever you have been working on and whatever you've been doing, that you guys are beautiful people, by the way. You guys have very good intentions for yourself, the planet, and the world. And here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a well-rounded message, and then we'll dive into it deeper. I just want to grab a few more cards. You guys are so pure and so divine. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are right now be open. Now is a good time to be super open to suggestions, to, you know, accepting gifts, accepting compliments, just being an open vessel to what life is about to give you. You are already flourishing in so many ways. Literally, you're so beautiful these days, and people can see that. And you guys have this pure heart. You have the moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. Again, that speaks about, you know, just being open to everything, as I was saying. And I feel like you guys right now, it's time to just enjoy life right now, because you guys have worked so hard, and you guys have really overcome many challenges that you guys have really successfully overcome in the last few months, and especially in the last few years. Time is a little different in the spirit world, so I mean, take it however resonates. For a lot of you guys have been really just really going at it, which is good for you. You guys have been really making things happen, and that is why you guys are reaping the rewards now. So Spirit wants to remind you to remember to take a second and take a moment to breathe and actually look at the amazing things that you have created in your life, and look at the amazing things that you have built for yourself in this life. And, you know, who do you want to celebrate with? And it's time to celebrate with your person or your friends, or just celebrate with yourself. You know, read a good book, and whatever your question is right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. So have you guys been, you know, craving to read a new book, like dive into a new novel? Have you guys been, I think reading for you guys is going to be really beneficial, whatever that means for you. You know, it can mean, if you guys aren't readers, and maybe, you know, look into a podcast, it's time to really just dive deep into your mind, into your curiosities. I feel like right now there's a few energies happening for you guys, just all intersecting at the same time. One being that you guys are, you know, it's time to take it easy and just let your hands off the steering wheel for a second, and really just marinate yourself into this beautiful energy that you have created for yourself. And also the spirit guides, the universe wants you to bathe in this awesomeness that you have created for yourself and for your life. And that, you know, it's time. And the second thing is that, you know, it's time to celebrate, because you have created so much beauty and so much greatness in your life, and that you guys have been working hard, maybe too hard for some of you guys. So that's even more reason to take it easy and, you know, go have fun, hang out. Like, what is something that excites you? Does you know, excitement and doing things that you love means different things for everyone. It can mean maybe, like, you know, going to yoga class, going to some kind of fitness class. Maybe that's what's exciting to you. Maybe it's traveling for some of you guys. It's time to go, you know, go somewhere. For others of you, it can be whatever. This is a general reading, so whatever that exciting thing to you is, go do that thing. And the third thing is to pick up a book or a podcast and really dive into knowledge, dive into wisdom. And it's time for you to soak up more information. It's time for you to seek, like, there has been questions you've been asking in the last few weeks, few months, that you've been, you know, wondering about. It's now time to find those answers that you've been seeking, and letting yourself soak it all in and process the things, and celebrating your life, but also, you know, kind of getting ready for the next episode of your life, per se. Your energy group number 3 feels very simple. It feels very clean, and it's because right now that is the energy you're sitting on, and that's what Spirit Guides wants you to be more like right now, is to keep it simple, is to relax, to enjoy, to celebrate, whatever celebrating means to you. Celebrating can just mean taking some naps. You're going to celebrate with the nap, why not? But also to, you know, pick up your favorite book, pick up your favorite podcast, pick up your favorite show, and just let yourself it's less about leisure time. It's more about soaking in knowledge and getting inspiration from these things that you'll be exposed to in the next little while. You guys have the organization cards, so you know, being organized with your energy is what I'm feeling. Purpose, planning, efficiency now come to me easily. Like right now, you guys just know exactly what you want. And so it's important to execute your plans and execute your intentions right now in the way, exactly the way you want to. Number 3. Okay, so... Okay, this is a beautiful card to get. Pleasure. It literally says pleasure. And it's this deer in this imagery with a staircase. And look at all the lush grass that's growing on the side of these staircases, and the moon that's just glowing, and it's a beautiful scenery here that you're meant to live into. So I was picking up a few cards from a few decks, and you're getting all of the very serene, relaxing, calm energy type cards. So let yourself rest, let yourself celebrate and process everything that's already happened, that's all the great things that's already happened for you guys. Group number 3, Spirit. Yeah, okay, wow, this is beautiful. Look, the self, and it's like a burst of rainbows, and it's time for you to just scream at the universe who you are. What do you want to do? Is there an art project you want to express and do? It's time to do that. Have you been wanting to take up a new skill? Go take that new skill. Do you want to learn pottery? Do you want to go into real estate, become a realtor? Like, do it. Go do these things. Have you been looking at wanting to make better investments? Like, go do that thing. You have a very clean slate, group number 3. I feel like energy is very pure, very clean, very but also it's earned. You guys earned this moment in life right now to bathe in, to bask in. You guys have the moon energy. You're going with the flow, but you're also working with your psychic abilities. You're working with spirit guides, and your spirit guides are just encouraging you to just really nourish yourself and really pull out and harness the divine feminine energy, which is all about nurturing and being at ease and being in the flow and being creative and creating things and being inspired, and picking up a book, this or a podcast, something like that, to continue to inspire all these things within you and really bring that out into manifestation. Group number 3. Right, again, okay, so we're just starting to repeat ourselves at this point because we have the temple card, and so that's just another way of saying, okay, like literally it's the temple in prayer position here. So being in your zone, that is the main message. Being in your space, being in your temple, being in your zone, being in your own, sort of being in your bubble, being in your, just really marinating in your own sauces, metaphorically speaking. So it's a calm energy. It's a very nurturing energy. I feel like you're almost going back into the mother's womb, and nurturing your body, nurturing yourself, and celebrating the things that you have already created and celebrating your life, and feeding the mind and feeding your knowledge and letting yourself soak up all the new things that you want to soak up. I feel like a lot of you guys might want to go back to school or taking up a new workshop or just learning something new. Okay, so I haven't used the tarot yet, but I just pulled the Fool card from the tarot deck, and that just speaks volumes on where you're at with the energy that we've been describing, is this free spiritedness and letting yourself go and into the circle of life and circle of wisdom, circle of, you know, just letting yourself be free right now. Right now is the time to be free of thought and being free with your creativity, being free with how you want to express yourself. Clarity card on. Okay. So anything that feels stuck, I feel like some of you guys in group number 3 might feel stuck. And actually, this is just a distraction. Maybe it's your ego that is holding you back, or maybe some sort of self-sabotaging belief system that you might have. But you're transforming on so many levels, and so many great things are happening for you. It feels like maybe there's not much happening because, and I can see why you might think that, because you guys are meant to be relaxing right now. That's all you have to worry about doing, is spending time doing the things that you love to do and doing the things that you want to do, which is I feel like the energy that's available to you right now is wisdom, is knowledge. You know, if you pick up a book, the answers will come to you through the newfound knowledge. And it's like the radio will say something, and all of a sudden you're going to have like an inspired moment. It's going to spark some ideas within you. Or you're reading a book, you're reading something, and these words just are popping out of the page for you, and you're going to be like, whoa, you needed to hear that. And it just sparks this whole like butterfly effect of the things that are meant for you in this lifetime. So it's not really the time to be grieving over anything. You have nothing to grieve over. And I just feel like some of you guys might feel like this is it's like nothing's happening, you're feeling impatient, and that is not the energy that you need to be spending right now. This is the Hanged Man energy. Like all of these beautiful things that we have been going over for you guys in number 3, it will feel for some of you guys like the Hanged Man, because it's time to rest. It's time to chill out. Like this reminds me of the silks. Like, you know, do some of you guys do silks? Like just chill out and hang out there. And, you know, while you're hanging out on the silks and just, you know, enjoying this moment of stillness in your life and nurturing yourself, so much on an energetic level is happening on an etheric level and an inner energetic level as well. So okay. Yeah, now is the time to really just, I feel like you guys have done so much in your life where you guys have experienced so much success. And if that doesn't fully resonate, it's about family. It's about spending time with, you know, really enjoying and relaxing and just being with yourself and being with your children. Some of you guys have children, some of you guys have a partner or a family, or just family in general. It's time to spend time with them as well, and just put more thoughts directed towards them on, you know, what you can do, how you can spend time, stuff like that. But most importantly is, you know, really letting yourself be free in self-expression. Self-expression is a massive message coming through in your reading, and in order to know what you even want to express as an individual, you must go inwards and, you know, explore the wisdom that is available to us in books, in podcasts, you know, through the internet, to go to a library or pick up a new book. I can't believe I just said library. Like, do those even exist anymore? But maybe some of you guys in group number 3 are, you know, libraries definitely do still exist, and some of you guys, you know, it's not about buying new books. Just go to a library and just pick up a random book and just spend a day at the library and just going into books that you want to read about and stuff. But most importantly, whatever the temple means for you, okay? So really harness the universal wisdom of your soul, and, you know, what you want to do next, and how you can celebrate, and how you can be in this energy of just being still and just enjoying the simple things in life right now. That is the message I have for you guys, group number 3. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, consider subscribing. I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now.